today. Good job, Reese. What is going on, everyone? I know I just did those two little edits for no reason, because now I've changed clothes to go to the gym. I personally like to kind of start out wearing something that keeps me a little bit warmer, that's a little bit more just like letting me get warmed up, and then shredding down into like a tank top when I get hotter, and then I'm ready to actually, kill the workout. Right now I'm actually filling up my BCAAs. I'm using BCAA 5000 from NutraBio. It's a pretty decent one. It's very price reasonable. So that is the plan, guys. I'm going to eat one more time, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat, actually, because I think it's very important to get a very good... Oh, shit. I got it in the frame. My mom put that up next to the room that I'll be using when I stay here. So really big, obnoxious picture of me and Reese a few fall years ago when we went and took pictures. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat so that you can kind of get an idea of what helps me personally have explosive and energetic workouts. I eat high carb before and after, and I like to base most of my carbs throughout the day, like my daily carb intake, around when I work out, so that I can utilize them to the best of their ability. And pretty much the meal that I have is, I'll show you it, but pretty much you'll just be dripping of glycogen during your workout, and you'll look like 3 times bigger, 3 times more shredded while you work out. And that is the trick. And then that's when you take all your pictures, and then when you post them on Instagram, you just look way bigger than you actually are. And that is Instagram, and that is all of social media for you guys. So let's get downstairs and start this meal. Cool transition. 1, 2, 3. Alright, guys, we're here where the magic happens, in the kitchen. I am actually having some old-fashioned oatmeal. You go to any Walmart, pick up this oatmeal. Let me get you up here where you can see the merchandise. Go to Walmart, wherever is close to you. You can get it at Harps. Old-fashioned oatmeal. I don't know how many grams of oats I have in here real quick. We need to go outside. I don't know how many grams of oats this is. I ate about 2 hours ago a pretty big meal, a burger and some potatoes. And I usually, if I eat about 3 hours before the gym, I'll have something very small before the gym, really close to gym time, so that the carbs can digest, get metabolized, and then get used for the workout. But right now I'm actually having a little bit less than I usually do have, because I ate not too long ago. And so this is just to have a little bit something sit on my stomach, and it's about to go off. And so I'll show you how much it is, so you can get a reference, because I don't know how many grams it is, but it is right here. So I guess it looks like, since it has like all the water and everything, and it looks like it's more than it actually is, I really just kind of drizzled a good like thin layer at the bottom of this bowl. And all I do with this is I pour a little bit of actual honey on it. So let me take you over here. This is the secret, guys. I'm sharing with you very vital things right now. Vital things that is going to make your workouts anabolic as possible. So this is Texas country style pure honey. I don't suggest this, and I don't really recommend this. I just found this, and it's worked ever since then. So it's pretty thick. That's how you know it's real. And you pour. That is hot. You get a little bit, and depending on how much oats you have, it's going to matter how much honey you want on there. But just like that, the honey is a very important part, so do not forget that part. Add that in there. And then also what I do to cool it down, because it's actually really hot right now, I will, boom, boom, the other all-natural almond milk. So this is a little bit healthier than, obviously 2% or fat-free milk. And what we're going to do here is just a very thin layer on the top, just to cool it down, and then make it a little bit more textured so that we can eat it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That's it. And then you turn that up, scarf that down, and then we will take our pre-workout in the car closer to the gym. And that's the order of thing, guys. That's the order. That's the algorithm that is going to lead you to getting the best physique in the entire world. Guys, if getting these kind of gains that I just gave you the information to get was easier than you thought it was, go ahead and smash the like button. Be honest. Be honest. Smash the like button if it was a lot easier than you thought. all these trainers and coaches teaching you things that trying to make it look all like spreadsheet, and it's difficult when they really only change 1 or 2 numbers. Come on, guys. Come on. It's not hard. People have been doing this for decades, centuries even. Maybe not centuries, I don't know. I've been doing this for 10 years. Literally 10 years. It seems like I'm a young dude. 10 years is a long time for me. For the first 6, I would tell you I probably wouldn't know what I was doing with nutrition. But these last 4 years, I can definitely say I have learned something new every single day. If there was something that I was consistent on, I've learned things every single week from people that know more than me, from own personal research, and from experimentation with myself and with my own body. So I know it works, and I know what kind of doesn't for me specifically, and I kind of know what kind of works and kind of doesn't for the masses of people like you or, you know, whoever. But Reese, come on now. I got a window, and I gotta hit the gym. Shit, son. Anyway, that's it, guys. That is the pre-workout meal. That's your go-to right now, okay? I want you to be doing that. That's your go-to pre-workout meal. So as you can see, that's really not a lot. You know, do this about 30 minutes before the gym, I'd say. Get your butt to the gym and get ready. Get ready for the best workout you've ever had. Okay, I got everything packed up, ready to go to the gym. I'm going to use my GoPro in the car because I am about to drop the most knowledge I think that I've ever dropped in an entire video. The most probably useful information that will actually, maybe it doesn't teach you something, but it will open your eyes and probably give you some different perspectives and insight, maybe that you wouldn't have thought before. But viewer discretion, because in this bottle right here is probably, I wouldn't say it's the most pre-workout I've ever taken in a single dosage, but it got to that point at the bottom of the pre-workout container where like a full scoop was pretty much all of it, and then there was like another half to three quarters of a scoop left, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go drop by and get some more pre-workout tomorrow anyway. Might as well go ahead and just use this, throw the bottle away so it gets it out of the way. So in this is an overdosed pre-workout, and it's a strong one. It's NitroFlex by whoever that is by. Anyway, I'm going to set up everything in the car, so I will see you, and to get ready to for sure learn something. I think if you don't learn something, you will definitely see some things, think about some things that you haven't thought about before, and you're like, damn, that, you know? And I hope it helps you, so drop a like if it actually gives you some insight, different perspectives, or it actually helps you in any way, because that's what I really, you know, hope to do in any of these videos. I like to throw in a little something that might help you, or might just show you a different perspective to seeing something like the bigger picture. So let's get to it. We got a lot to cover. I'll see you in the car. What is up, guys? So plans changed a little bit. I'm having to use my phone. It's an iPhone 7. No, yeah, it is a 7. And I was trying to use my GoPro initially to shoot this video because, you know, I have a mount for it for my mirror. It's pretty stable, and I figured why not use it, because I never get to use my GoPro. And it didn't work out because like the GoPro doesn't have like a light on it. I guess I could have turned on this. I could have done that. But it also wasn't really bright, and I didn't even know if I was in the frame by setting it up where I was. It is one of the GoPros that has like the little screen on the back, but who knows if I was able to even see myself, and I didn't want to just be looking at a black screen the entire time. This way I can actually see myself and talk to you about what I was going to talk to you about. So this light, I hope it doesn't bother me while driving, but I got about a 16-17 minute ride to the gym, and I figured that I would go ahead and talk to you guys on my way there, so that I don't have to like step aside at the very end and talk to you about what I was going to talk to you about. So in my kitchen earlier, I was talking to you about dropping like as much knowledge as I've learned, okay, because I pretty much do everything on social media. Like I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I am on Facebook, Twitter, not as much on Twitter because I think Twitter is very dead. Not just because I don't have a lot of followers and everything on there, it's just that like it's so overrated, I think, especially these days. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about some social media stuff. So the main thing is, I've gotten some questions asked me about how I've grown my social media platforms from wherever 3,000 or 4,000 followers, which I think a lot of people actually have, and I think it's very credible. Follower base is 3,000 or 4,000 people. That's good. How do you grow that past that? Whenever you have yourself pretty much following all your friends and their friends following you, what is going to set you apart to initially be able to grow your followers, to 10,000, 20,000, 30,000? And I feel like, me personally, I've done a really good job, especially the last 6 months, growing myself, not only on like YouTube, but especially Instagram, because here's the thing, I've been extremely active on Instagram. I'm on there every single day. I post consistently. I'm always interacting and finding ways to interact with like the people that I follow and the people that are following me. I think it's massively important. And I don't know the very, very nitty-gritty technical details on Instagram's algorithm and how they do stuff and what makes a photo get posted more often on the popular page and all that. I don't know. But what I do know is the more active you are, the better off you will do. That's it. That's the algorithm. That's the basic. That's all you need to know. Now, here's the thing. Here's the way to be interactive. Okay, if you post a photo, you need to have something. This is for those people that are actually wanting to grow Instagram, not just those people that are just like, I want to post this because I have close friends and relatives. This is people that are, especially in the fitness industry, want people to see their photos. They want to motivate people. They want to inspire people. They want to grow. They want to interact. They want to collab with a lot of people around the country, around the world eventually. That's pretty much everyone's goal. That's especially my goal. But here's the thing. Being active on Instagram, making posts consistently so that people can interact. And that's not only to say that, I'm going to post this photo and I want them to, comment. Like, that's great. But the thing is, you being active and commenting on other people's things are going to make it easier for them to come by your post and comment back. Having like a close knitted relationship with people you don't even know, people you've never even met in person, is very important. Say someone posts a very good piece of content. They take a great picture. They post a great caption. It's very, interesting to you, and actually has value in a post. Show appreciation for that person putting in that work to post quality content. Comment something, like it, and get to know that person little by little. It's not like, oh, hey guys, let's comment on each other's pictures. It's not even that. It's just like the encouragement you can give to someone else will encouragely, like, pretty much unconsciously give them that same encouragement to come and engage in yours. Now, here's the thing with engagement. Doing little things like that over time will cause your post to blow up. And what I mean is, like, you're not going to go viral, but what it will do is put your post on the popular page so that it's more likely to be seen. Now, that doesn't also mean that just because it's seen, people are going to follow you, because it has to be, content that people want to follow. If you have an amazing physique, you post amazing content, really helpful content, people want to look like you, and the information you're giving out is pretty detailed to where they can't really get that information anywhere else, then that's where people are going to follow you. But the most important thing is your content even seen? Because you'll get people that are, say, two people are in the fitness industry, and one's posting content pretty much every single week, 2 or 3 times a week, very, very active, commenting on people's posts, liking people posts, interacting with people that comment on their post, and they're just extremely putting in the work on Instagram. Like, yes, it is difficult, and yes, it's hard and time consuming, and it's not the most fun thing. I wish people can just come by your account, hit a follow button, hit a like button, comment something, take 10 seconds of their time, but that's not the realistic way to view it anymore. It's not that way. The algorithm has changed. So the thing is, you got two people on Instagram. One's posting and one's not, but they're both in the same demographic. They're both fitness people. They both want to grow. The other person that's being active their content is, whether it's better or not, it's going to bury the other person's content, because that person's not active. It's kind of getting pushed under the rug due to Instagram's algorithm. So the people that are going to be more active, and there are a shit ton of people being active on Instagram. So if you're one of those people that are just like, I want people to follow me, I want people to like my stuff, it's a great picture, how come it's not getting likes? Well, that's not the thing. It's a great picture, that's one part of it, but putting in the work on the other side of it and being consistent with it is the other part of it, is the other part of growing, pretty much. It's your content's going to get buried and get pushed to the corner when other people are out there putting in the work, liking, commenting, interacting, making friends, collabing with people, traveling, posting great content at the same time, their content's just automatically, with the algorithm base that Instagram has, is going to bury your content, because Instagram rewards its more active users. And I've figured that out over time. In these last 6 months, I've blown up more than I ever have before, just by being more active, just by posting stories, just by doing polls, just by interacting, just by collabing, just by liking and commenting and posting consistently. That is what it takes. And I've figured it out. I really have figured it out. And the growth is just not like, oh, I'm going to get 300 followers and every time I post. That's not that way. And that didn't mean it can't be that way, because you got to be someone that has, like, it's very interesting, posting great content, helpful content, informational, and just like interesting content to look at and like. And if you're a person that is very likable, in the sense that you're commenting on people's things, people like you, and you're friends with people that you've never even met, and that's going to take you a lot further than the people that are sitting back just kind of posting a picture and saying, I benched 400 pounds and I'm 180 pounds. Like, isn't that impressive? Do not people not want to see it? It's not the fact that people don't want to see it. It's just the fact that people are not seeing it, because Instagram's algorithm has changed, and it's always changing, to where you could post a picture of you benching 800 pounds and it not get as many likes as this person that's putting in that consistent work that benches 300 pounds and is 300 pounds. You know what I mean? It's not impressive, but they're putting in that work to where they're being more active, and they're just getting their shit out there more by putting in that work. It's the work that matters. And that's only to say if you're a person that actually wants to grow your social media, and that's where it's important. If you're not, then fine. Like, Instagram's a social media outlet. You can be used for whatever. It can be used for your business, for your personal use, and it can be used to grow, an actual entrepreneurial business. So there's a lot of different things you can use it for. I'm talking specifically to the people that want to do what I do. They want to travel, they want to collab, they want to make money off of social media, they want to be their own boss, stuff like that. It's maybe something you haven't thought about, but just like, oh damn, that makes sense. And it does make sense, because I firsthand have seen it happen, and things have worked out a lot better for me while I was being more active and committed. Because like, it's easy to post something and be like, okay everyone, come like my shit, come comment on my shit, follow my account, I'm strong and I look good. Like, no one is gonna see that, because there's people out there that are putting in a lot more work, that their content's getting pushed in front of yours because they're simply doing more work. They are way more active, and you're never gonna get seen if you're just gonna sit back and post and then that's it. Okay, I'm gonna post and I'm gonna expect it to get 400 likes. It's not that way anymore, and it used to be that way whenever it was actually a really personal. But now Instagram has those algorithms. They have a business accounts. They have people out there pushing their content, putting in that work, because that's what they have to do to grow their business, to grow their own personal brand. And that's how it works. And that is the thing. Here's the other thing on that. Here's the other thing. If you are more active and the algorithm does change again, which it is always changing, and it will always change, maybe not soon, maybe soon, who knows, you're going to be much more aware of that algorithm change, that you will be able to adjust sooner, and you'll be able to get ahead of the game, and you'll be able to start producing content at the algorithm's level that you need to be producing to get ahead of your competition. And not to say that you should have competition or you're competing with every other fitness person out there. It's not that way either. It's just the fact that we can all grow, except we just aren't all growing. You know what I mean? So we got those few people that are putting in a lot of work. Myself, I put in a lot of work every single day, every single week. I kind of plan photos, I plan videos. I really try to bring always something different. And I always try to be like genuine and traditional, and I try to, spread positivity like other people do, and it definitely works out in your favor. And being more consistent is always going to give you that, like, whenever you notice something changes and you're like, oh shit, like, this changes, I'm going to be able to adjust to this, and I'll be able to change with it, because everything's always innovating. I'll be able to change with it, and I'll be able to not be left behind social media wise, and people will be able to continue to see my stuff. And those people that aren't doing that, and then they are not consistent, first of all, they're not getting their stuff seen. Then they're getting frustrated, then they're getting unmotivated, then they're just not posting. And those people are weeded out and they fall off. Then, it's not a bad thing. It's just that, like, if there's the people that are saying they want to be, this on social media, but they're not putting in the work, that's just how it's going to be. It's comes down to the work, just like anything else does. The other thing is, like, they're just going to be weeded out, and the people that are putting in that work are always going to be able to adjust to the changing algorithm of social media, because it is always changing, and that's just the thing. And it sucks. Like, I wish, everyone could just figure it out and everyone gets millions of followers. That's just not how it works. Now, I just hit 15,000 followers on my Instagram. That's not a shit ton, and I know there are a lot of people out there buying followers, and you don't know if they're buying followers because they get a decent amount of likes. But here's the thing, guys, here's the thing with the fake followers thing. You know, you can buy 50,000 followers. You can buy 10,000 followers. Who knows? I don't know if there's anyone really cares that much about someone else's life that they go check, you know, see if they bought followers. But here's the very obvious thing. Okay, if you have, let's say you have 30,000 followers and you get 500 likes, that is just extremely red flag right there. 500 likes is a good amount of likes. It's a good amount of likes for someone with like 8,000 followers, because, you know, as you know, unconsciously know, without even probably talking to anyone about it, you probably notice when like an account has 100,000 followers and they get like maybe 1,000 likes. I don't know. Like, I just think that's really weird. I mean, there's always a percentage point where however many followers you have, you probably get around this many, you know, likes. That's just how it is. Not all, you know, 5,000 of your followers are going to see your content. So out of 5,000 followers, you might get 300, 400, 500 likes. That's a good, reasonable amount of likes. But come on, if you see someone with like 80,000 followers and they're getting like 1,000 likes, that's just extremely obvious. Buying followers does not get you genuine likes. It does not get you genuine content or comments, and it does not give you genuine future growth. It's just going to give you 80,000 followers on your account, make you look like a because you have 80,000 followers and you're getting less likes than someone with 20,000 followers. If you know you're not even engaging with those people, yes, it makes your first impression of the account look decent, but I think we all know whenever we go to someone's account and they have a lot of followers, we click on a picture and we see they have 1,000 likes. I just think that's a little bit weird. 60,000 people out there following your page and you think only 800 see them. That's a very bad ratio. Either you're posting really content and literally the 800 people just don't give a fuck and they just double tap without even looking, then that's one thing. But come on, it's very obvious, because I know it doesn't work like that. And I don't post just to get followers and likes. I post because I want to share something, and I also comment on other people's things to genuinely comment, to support, to show like, you know, appreciation for the effort that other people are putting in, like me, and to genuinely make friends, spread positivity, and grow together. But you know, the Instagram's algorithm, where it helps you grow when you're more consistent, is just the upside to everything. But there's my thoughts on Instagram and like social media as a whole. I'm almost to the gym. There's a few other things I was going to talk about, but my phone, I have like 16 minutes of talking footage on here, and I've rambled a lot, and I think I've covered like a few things that I didn't even think about before. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I'm gonna hit this workout. I might do an edit, I don't know. It's a chest day for me, so we'll see how it goes. I probably won't film like a full workout, but I'll get a little edit or something in, but we will see. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope that I brought something, you know, in perspective to you that you maybe didn't think of before. But I think that if you're definitely more active, and if you're someone that wants to, you know, grow their social media accounts, be active, put in the work, engage, and, you know, don't get lazy with it. Like, really try to put yourself out there. And everything will work out. I know it will. That's how it's designed. So thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you in the gym.
Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright, had no need to fight tonight. Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright, had no need to fight tonight. Cast me far away. today, today.